Coach. Dan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's two things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything, from the way we practice to the way we prepare for games to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The veteran wings, Powell and Leonard. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Harden in at the point guard position.
Oh, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
What bounce from McDaniels, just leaping into the air for that dunk.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. Now, he couldn't have been more complimentary about Kawhi Leonard. After some injury issues, he's now back to being the best guy on the floor most of the time. Coach said slowing him down is like trying to hold back an avalanche with a shovel. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, you have to be careful with Edwards on the arc because he is completely fearless.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be. Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
Here's Randall. Goes to the reverse layup and gets it in.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Jones. Looking to end the run. Gobert with the block.
Nice play by Gobert, providing elite rim protection for over a decade.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Leonard against Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Fires from deep. They get it back. Clippers trail by 6. It's deflected. Oh, trying for it. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. For three, Edwards. Here's Randall. Mr. Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. Over Harden. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they fell to the Wolves.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
Seems like they did all they could, and sometimes it still doesn't go your way.
Randall outside, and stolen by Leonard. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Harden's shot is good.
And the defense has been on their back heels with the way they've been running the ball up the floor.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Here's a look at some stats for Randall. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 24 per clip, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now here's Leonard. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. Kicks it out to Harden. Second chance shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And what's remarkable is how complete Harden's game is. Making shots or making passes, he can create points in a number of ways.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Randall against Powell. Picked by Randall. And here is McDaniel. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
A 3 off the inbound. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Los Angeles on top. They finish off the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the points. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
Kicks it out to Harden. On the wing, Harden launches it, buries it from three-point range. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Pass to Edwards. Edwards gets it done inside.
And sometimes Edwards makes defenses feel helpless. Tough shot there.
On the wing, Harden. McDaniels defended. It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Harden. Los Angeles leading by 5. Down low. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. A 3 from Leonard. Minnesota with the rebound. Following this, they get to host the Rockets. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
And one of the top scorers in the game. Harden has an innate gift for creating his shot.
McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. The muscle from Edwards. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable. Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Harden right side. Outside, Jones. Pass to Powell. Clock at 6. Zubac's with it. And here's Jones. And Jones slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Edwards against Leonard. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And then they continue to control the glass.
And the dunk by Powell.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
The field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. .102 left in the first half. A 3 from Leonard.
What effort from Randall putting in work on the defensive end.
Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And rejection by McDaniel. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel. .41 seconds left to play in the first half. Jones, the layup off target. Kicks it out to Leonard. Zubac's with the screen for Leonard. Kawhi drills the... three-pointer.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Harden against Gobert. Here's Harden on the wing. 12 points for him. Misses the wing 3. Outside Edwards. And And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a...
And now let's take a glimpse at... Thank you for being with us.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Porter. Also, Terrence Mann is out there. Drew Eubanks out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the 4.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on that 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Wingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Clippers leading by 8. It's Porter outside. Miller grabs the miss.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
Yeah, you have to understand what you're good at and play within yourself. He just did the opposite.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Last year, Coach, as you know, the Timberwolves making it to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, that equaled their deepest run in team history, dropping that series to the Mavs. Minnesota has never been to the finals, one of 5 franchises who've yet to get there. Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here the pause in the action. Let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Clippers 3rd.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious. It seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Here's Dillingham. Eubanks defending. Reed misses.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Porter, no luck.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up with some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Coffey. Pass to Mann. Launches a 3. Dillingham with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Inside and stolen by Dunn. Pushing it up. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Driving the lane.
Oh, he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Man finds Porter. And the layup is good. Porter's got 5 now.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Clippers leading by 6. Outside Porter. Pass to Eubanks. The kick out to Porter. Stolen by Reed. It's 2-on-1. Here's Alexander Walker. Rebound by the Clippers. Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Now, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight. Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Outside Porter. Into the lane and finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce. And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore, that they had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Dunn kicks to Porter. Shot clock at 5. Eubanks, and he banks in the layup. Eubanks got his first 2 points.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good for Miller. Here's Zubac, and Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Make some noise.
Here's Harden. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 3. Randall passes to Gobert. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Leonard inside. He's defended by Randall. Here's Powell. It's stolen by Edwards. Stolen by Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, get up, James. Talk about a guy who scores from all 3 levels.
Randall with the ball. Zubac defending. Here's Gobert, and the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's about the first defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jones with the screen on Edwards.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
McDaniels in the post. Howe on him. Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Clippers in the lead. Jones looking for an opening. Kicks it out to Harden. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to Edwards. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get... for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Powell, the pass to Harden. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Edwards with the block.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Randall kicks to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Edwards with the burst.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
Harden kicks to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Showing no hesitation, and in a huge moment, Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Randall outside. 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Shot from the top of the key. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Harden right side from the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Clippers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Harden. The putback. It falls.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Edwards against Leonard. Edwards passes to Randall. Now Jones. Harden outside. Outside Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Harden.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely needed 3 here. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looking like from 3 and capitalized.
Zubac's a screen on Edwards. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
So it's Los Angeles. Much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for
We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, BA, absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
And here's Memphis' starting group. Smart and Bain on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Smart for three. Sinks the tray.
Well, Marcus Smart will not let that last three go unanswered. He delivers one of his own.
For three, Randall. The rebound by Edey. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Jackson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Billy.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Boy, Edwards so good in the close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Outside Bain. And just over a minute played here to start the game.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Edwards for three. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Jackson. Kicks it out to Smart. Jackson with a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Smart passes to Morant. They shoot again! And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oh, got a piece of it. Right side, McDaniels. Smart against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Jackson. Bain, the pass to Smart. Fires in the triple. Smart has got 6 points.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And BA, you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. The 3 from Bain knocks down the triple.
You gotta D up Bain from the corner, or else he'll bury those shots in bunches.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside, DiVincenzo. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Edey. He's scoreless. From deep, Bain. They get it back. Pass to Edey. Jackson on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And the shot goes in. He's got 6.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Here's Smart. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. DiVincenzo to pass to Edwards, and they double up Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Fires for 3. DiVincenzo. Smart grabs a miss. The drive by Bain. Here's Jackson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Memphis leading by 3. Morant looking for an opening. On the take. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Edwards. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Marcus Smart has been leading the charge for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bain and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the 5.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
Morant against McDaniels. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Bain with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Blocked again!
How about Randall with the send-it-back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Outside Edwards, out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trailblazers.
And looking at the Cavaliers matchup, that's one to watch for. The 4th contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Bain, the pass to Smart. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Smart. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Morant against McDaniels. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Randall deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Morant. Outside Bain. Pass to Smart. Here's Edey. Check by Randall. Chalk up 2 there. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Smart. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. The 3-ball. Back to Edwards. McDaniels a screen. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by Edwards. Grizzlies lead by 3. Payne, the pass to Morant. Right wing. Here's the pick. Back to Payne. Outside Morant. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The Grizzlies 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
And he gets that one. McDaniels got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Outside Morant. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
And here's Morant outside. Rebound Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
DiVincenzo with a steal. It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Morant. There's the triple. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Randall is screen on Smart. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Thanks for... Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
Despite being the visitor, they've been in control.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Dillingham out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Miller, then there's Naz Reid, and it's Minot in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Jackson, the pass to Wells. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, Alexander Walker. Gets the three to fall. Alexander Walker's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Rick.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, BA. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
6 to shoot. Pass to Minot. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. And now it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Into the lane. Outside Reed. A deep three. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Desmond Bain.
And he's been on a roll during these last few months. Getting better in terms of scoring the ball and proving to be a key part of this team as we move farther along in the season.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he drops the first. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And that one's good. Minot's got 6 points in the quarter. Grizzlies trail by 5. Kennard outside. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance.
Man, Luke Kennard showing the handle in the pick and roll game. It's going to be so difficult to cover him with that aspect.
Dillingham was the 6th man during his lone college season, Grant, and he proved to be instant offense.
Oh, he's got elite speed. He's great at creating space, and he's incredibly shifty. You know, he reminds me of Lou Williams in terms of physique and ability.
Here's Kennard. He takes it in.
Okay, Luke Kennard, we see you rocking the rim. My goodness, a little bounce.
Here's Dillingham. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen. Puts up a 3. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, they get a hand on it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside Reed. Launches it. Parries it from 3. Reed's got 5.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
A minute 15 left in the third. Here's Huff. Reed defending. And there's a pick. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Boy, give Naz Reed credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Minnesota has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Here's Alexander Walker. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
41 seconds left in the third. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. It's both from the stripe. The Timberwolves have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Drives to the hoop, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's a screen. Kennard for three. Miller pulls it in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Alexander Walker, stolen by Kennard. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The T-Wolves on top, leading by 3. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Memphis, we've got Luke Kennard, and it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. No coverage that time.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
No doubt keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Grizzlies trail by 5. Morant, the pass to Jackson. That's tipped. McDaniels with it. Jackson in his pocket. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Out to DiVincenzo. McDaniels, a screen on Smart. Back to Gobert. Pass to Randall. Let's go with a three. Memphis with a rebound. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. From deep, Morant. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Alexander Walker. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Randall. Pass to Gobert. Smart against Edwards. They push it up 4 on 3. And the dunk by Jackson.
And you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
It's Edwards on the wing. Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Bain. Outside for Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Edwards with it. Jackson in his pocket. Randall, pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. To end the run. Oh, a sensational slam by him.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Smart passes to Jackson. Back to Smart. And here's Morant. Smart outside. Back to Morant. The three is up. And it's Smart missing. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Edwards is screen on Smart. DiVincenzo with it. Guarded by Morant. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Smart. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson, pass to Smart. Kicks it out to Bain. Morant with it. Just 5 on the clock. Aggressive take. Oh, an impossible move. Ja Morant.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And he makes it. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Morant, the pass to Smart. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, he nails it!
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Edwards with it, guarded now by Smart. Edwards against Bain, to the middle. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant, the pass to Bain. Morant with a screen on Edwards. Here's Bain, and there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He's got the gene. Bain looking steady in crunch time.
Picked by Gobert. Right side Edwards. For 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris.
All right, Brent, fresh. Season of NBA basketball. How excited are you?
Oh, man, Kevin, on a scale of 1 to 10, can I go 20? I mean, we've been waiting for these games to start for months. The offseason seems endless, and there's always drama about player movement, who's going where, and expectation, but nothing better than getting that ball thrown up, and let's see these guys go at it.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Oh,
man. And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Desmond Bane was the topic, and coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Just 5 on the clock. Blocked again. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bane looking around.
And Powell giving great effort here defensively.
Bane, no good. Powell, the pass to Leonard. Outside, Jones. Back to Leonard. Poked away. Bane with the steal. In the corner, Smart with it. Shoots the three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Here's Harden. Jones trying to get open. Harden, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And healthy and rested has been, Brent, a challenge for this Clippers team.
Well, of course, Kevin, this affects every team throughout the course of a long season. But, yeah, the Clippers have had a really tough time keeping their stars healthy. Their fans have been patient. Their ownership has been patient. But patience runs out. At some point, you want this team to have that full health and that full run to maybe get after one of those titles.
Right wing, here's Edey. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Now, here's a look at the last few months of assist numbers for Ja Morant.
He hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
And not a lot of limit to what the lefty can do. James Harden from deep.
2 minutes remaining.
Morant against Jones. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Jackson a screen on Jones. Morant dishes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
It's Harden with the drive. Outside Leonard. The three. Ja Morant with the rebound. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And turnovers were the story for them when they saw each other last. I mean, just a heartbreaking way to lose the game.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the drive and kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
5 to shoot. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside, Smart. The 3. Cranes the 3-pointer. Smart's got 6 points.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
The 3 from Harden drills the 3-pointer. Harden's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Leonard. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Back to Jones. Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Jones sets the pick for Leonard. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 6. And the second. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Filling in the perimeter slots. It's Smart in Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, or reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
All right, Harden's still got some hops and finishing that one off with some power.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Smart, wide open, he fires. From outside, off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And this is Harden's specialty, one of the best in the league at drawing contact, and yet still able to convert.
Brent, we know that James Harden has won 3 consecutive scoring titles in his past. But now, he really has worked on his game and changed his game to a degree.
Well, that's true, Kevin. Also, the system around him has changed. I mean, what they leaned into in Houston for James Harden to become an offense unto himself was unique at the time. James is a little bit older, and he's playing with a different set of players that bring their own skill sets, but he's much more of a passer. He led the league in assists in 2023, so all of his offensive ability has not gone away. It's just manifesting itself in a different form right now.
This is how athletic Morant is, a point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Here's Morant. Behind the back and lays it in. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Harden kicks to Leonard. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Smart on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's Morant. Outside for Jackson. Bain passes to Morant. No good with the triple. Looking at Memphis, they took the win in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Leonard. 1:21 left in the first half of basketball. Leonard draws the double and the foul on Marcus Smart. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Edey. Count it. Edey's got his second basket of the game.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Leonard sets a screen for Harden. Pass to Leonard. For 3. Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from 3.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Morant against Jones. It's Morant with the drive. Here's Edey. Jackson finds Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
The line for the Grizzlies, Morant.
Both free throws good from Morant. Clippers trail by 4.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Memphis out in front. They're up. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion come from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like.
And now, not a bad. And that about wraps.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. You've got Drew Eubanks. Porter is out there with Dunn. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Coffey in at the four-man position. Los Angeles has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
First trip to the line for him here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Porter. Pass to Coffey. Done with this screen on Pippen. Here's Coffey. A miss that time would have put him up. Memphis leading. Wells passes to Clark. Now here's Kennard. Back to Clark. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Clark, a screen on Dunn. Wells in the corner. Clark kicks to Wells. Jackson from long range. Jackson the trade. Jackson's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford. To get important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Wells in the corner. And that one drops. Wells has got his first points of the night.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
And done with the slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
1:46 left to play in the third. Mann passes to Dunn. Pass to Wells. Kennard on the wing. Off target with his 3.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Mann gets the bucket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Porter against Kennard. Puts it up. Gets the rebound. Wells. Whistle blows. Basket is good. Good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
The Grizzlies shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Porter. On the wing, Mann. to the right wing. There's the pick. Pass to Coffee. Just 4 to shoot. It's up a 3. Kennard with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Jackson kicks to Wells. And here's Kennard. Jackson in the corner. Kennard, the pass to Jackson. No good on the triple. Porter looking it over.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Pippen outside. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Pippen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Grizzlies lead by 5. And let's take a listen now to Coach.
Let's fight through it, okay? You got to scream back.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. And it's Clark in at the 5 spot. Memphis leading by 5. And here's Morant. No good on that one. Excellent defense there from Zubac. Harden with it. Guarded now by Clark. Harden kicks to Powell. And Leonard has it in the corner. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. From deep, Harden. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
There's so many things that make Harden a dangerous offensive player, but that three-point shot, that's tops on the list.
And the shot is good.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Harden scanning the floor. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Clark. Shoots over Leonard. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And it's Jones finishing it off.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Leonard with no one around. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight. Morant against Jones. Outside for Jackson. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely, and that one, good.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Harden the pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Pass to Powell. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
And Morant throws it down.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
Edey's check in for Brandon Clark. And that one misses. The Clippers trail. Harden outside. Driving to the basket. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
So many times in his career, Harden has stepped up in these big moments.
Here's Bain. Makes it off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And made for the bright lights. Big bucket there from Bain.
Zubac with the screen for Harden. Pass to Zubac. To take the lead. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jackson has the open look. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Harden outside. 1:27 left here in the 4th quarter. And the basket by Jones.
Absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that 3 of their own. And this gets the crowd energized.
Morant pushes to Jackson. Out to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson a screen on Jones. And Morant throws it down.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Back to Powell. Leonard sets a screen for Powell. Beyond the arc. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
Now, here is Harden. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now, Smart. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
From deep. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And Teron Lue calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch and shoot 3, so you only have
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David.
great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Zubac. Harden with it. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. And then Harden with the jam.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
McDaniels can't hit. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with it. He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Jones from outside. They get it again. It's Powell on the wing. Harden against Edwards. Harden can't hit.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Yeah, there. The foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Harden from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Oh, got that one up quick.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
And it's Harden penetrating. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Randle, the pass to DiVincenzo. Randle, a screen on Harden. The 3, DiVincenzo drops in the 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Leonard with a screen on Edwards. From deep three-point land. And it's Harden again missing.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Outside McDaniels. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. The 3, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
He had more than enough room to hit that, but just couldn't make it happen.
Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. Deflects the pass. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Knocked away. Stolen by Jones. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for. Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
A minute 9 left to play in the first quarter. Puts the move on. Out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Harden against Edwards. Oh, he hammers it down in the face of Kawhi Leonard.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Nice shot by Harden.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Minnesota in the lead. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Randall finds DiVincenzo. And there's the screen. Randall, the pass to DiVincenzo. Book it, and it's Randall with the assist. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Here's DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Race horse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for Minnesota. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Here's McDaniels. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. DiVincenzo with a steal. Randall, the pass to Edwards. There's the 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. The Clippers trail. Jumps up. Knocked loose. DiVincenzo on the wing. Powell covers. The kick out to Edwards. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance.
Nice! Big finish!
That time you saw how Leonard surveyed the floor and found the guy with the best look.
DiVincenzo against Harden. DiVincenzo, pass to McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Back to DiVincenzo. Edwards a screen on Powell. DiVincenzo finds Edwards over Leonard, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
LA basketball.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Harden misses. The Timberwolves trail. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Harden, the pass to Powell.
2 minutes remain in the first half. 2 minutes.
This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Harden from outside. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Just 3 to shoot. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And it's Harden penetrating. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And let's take a look now at how the shots have been divided up between 3s and 2s for the Clippers.
And the deep shots haven't been a big factor for them. Not many attempts thus far, and not many makes either. But it's okay to attack inside when your shot's not falling.
Harden surveying the D. Going inside, and then Harden with the jam.
A proven score. When Harden gets into a flow like this, he can pile up points.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
You combine instincts and awareness, Leonard is arguably the best defender in the NBA.
Powell outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's Derek Jones with the foul. That's his first foul. DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. And he banks in the layup. McDaniels got 6 here in the quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Clippers. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Let's get this one looking like it could come right down to the wire, which I believe is a horse racing term. And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first half performance. And that is going to do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Amir Coffey out there with Nicholas Batum. Then it's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Mann in at the 2 guard. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Here's Mann. Kept alive. Eubanks, the pass to Mann. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. And the Clippers lead by 4.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he Gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish. Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Porter from outside. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Here's Alexander Walker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Oh, did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
The dunk with a foul on top. So strong.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
Left side Porter. Coffee on the wing. Goes up from the top of the key. And the shot falls short that time. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Miller. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Minnesota shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Porter. Pass to Coffee. Clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. And now we'll look at the various locations of the shots taken so far for James Harden.
Well, this is what you like to see from him. He isn't settling for shots, and he's attacking the defense by taking the ball to the rim. And the attitude he's had offensively has been fooling his team because his energy is absolutely contagious right now. Boy, the playmaking of Nicholas Batum vastly improved over the course of his career.
Right side Reed. Driving in. A slam dunk by Reed.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Left side Porter. Alexander Walker grabs a board. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Shannon. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Shannon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Here's Porter. Batum outside. Pass to Eubanks. 4-3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half. Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Eubanks. Batum outside, and timeout called by Ty Lue. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
On the court is your point guard. You know what time it is.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. 43 seconds left in the third. Six on the shot clock. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Six to shoot. Pass to Randall. Drops in the layup for two. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Harden drives in. Leonard for three. The putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the...
You gotta make the right play like you've been doing all night, all right? If they're gonna try to help...
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota. And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at point guard. Pick by Gobert. Inside. And it's rejected. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And so it's Minnesota with it. Shot clock at 2. The score now all even.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Harden with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Zubac finds Harden. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Edwards. By himself. Oh, it's Edwards all the way.
Well, that's Edwards on both ends. First the D with the steal. Then he's able to finish off the break solo.
Harden from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Harden's got 20 points. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
For 3, DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Harden. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Edwards, a screen on Jones. Back to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Three-pointer, Harden. Harden missing again. Minnesota has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Down low, DiVincenzo. To the middle. The ball's knocked loose. Yes! And the foul! It's on Derek Jones.
In the first half, they didn't look so confident in the paint, but that's really changed.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement. And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Randall with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, nice anticipation by Randall to get into the passing lane and creating a scoring chance for his guys.
Leonard outside. They need this. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. DiVincenzo against Harden. Back to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels, a screen on Leonard. Left side, McDaniels. Shot clock at 3. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
A guy who wants to make a big impact. McDaniels is just going off.
Screen by Leonard. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Leonard against Edwards. 1:36 left to play in the 4th, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
DiVincenzo. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Harden. Takes a 3. He drops it from range. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And you know the ball's going to Harden when the game's tight. Terrific at delivering and producing down the stretch. Shane McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Harden from outside. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
This is exactly what happens when you allow James Harden to heat up.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Edwards, a pass to Randall. Back to Edwards. All alone. Money.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
And the over and back call is just a loss of focus.
Yeah, clearly an unforced mistake there. You got to keep your head in the game and tighten that handle.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Coming up big in the clutch. McDaniels with the highlight reel hoop.
Jones with a screen on McDaniels. Lets it fly. Shot by Leonard, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Outside Edwards. Over Leonard. Misses the shot. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie.
here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Desmond Bane.
And it's really been a nice trend for him over these last several months. He's been steadily improving in terms of his scoring output. That extra production making him more valuable the further we get along in this season.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. And for the Grizzlies, in the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the center position. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Lets the three fly. Gobert pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical, we have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious gameplay. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. You're smart. Up again.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting. Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. DiVincenzo against Morant. For 3, Edwards. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Morant with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Randall. Randall, a screen on Smart. Randall passes to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Stolen by Smart. Payne for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. This game an incredible scoring display for him. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Richard, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first job is a catalyst to the start of your season. That helps you find a rhythm very early.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Jackson. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards from deep three-point territory. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Out to Morant. Here's the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Morant's got his second basket of the night.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the 3 on the other end.
Morant against DiVincenzo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Oh, here's Edwards. Randall with a screen for McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Smart. Out to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Morant in at the point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. Look, Marcus Smart is the pulse of the team. He plays with passion and does whatever his team needs from him.
When it comes to the league's most physical defenders, Richard, look no further than Marcus Smart.
Yeah, he's someone that has no problem sacrificing his body. Whether that's taking charges or diving after loose balls, he is relentless.
Bain finds Smart. And here's Jackson. A kick out to Bain. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bain's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Edwards.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a powerful hook at times.
That one's good, Morant.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Now Morant, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Can't hit from in close. Edwards against Smart. Edwards passes to Gobert. Right side Jackson. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And it's a 6-point Grizzly lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Gobert down low. Here's Alexander Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. And here are the Grizzlies. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
On defense, Minnesota. Now Smart. He has 6.
What effort from Randle putting in work on the defensive end.
Randle with some nice D. Here's Edwards. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Morant kicks to Bane. Jackson with the screen. Bane with the bucket.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Edwards inside, guarded by Smart. Back to Edwards. Fires the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Even dating back to his high school days, Desmond Bane was overlooked as a prospect.
Yeah, he wasn't even ranked by any major recruiting services. That just lets you know that the scouts don't always get it right. Then he fell to the 30th pick in the 2020 draft. He's made a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Here's Randle, and Randle throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randle to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Morant looking around. There's
Yes! Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
There's McDaniels, and he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniels got 7 points.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Morant kicks to Bane. Pass to Jackson. Bane sets the screen for Jackson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. He takes it in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Morant passes to Bane. Fires away from outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis up in front. They're up by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
I think for the Timberwolves, they don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road, kind of like Kenny.
Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
I only have 2 words for you. Elbow.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Miller. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Reed. And it's Minot in at the 3, the small forward. Here's DiVincenzo. Kennard with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pippen with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Clark kicks to Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Now Kennard. 6 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Pritchard, we know how hard the game is to play. But I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball, following the 3 by Minnesota. Pass to Kennard. Jackson setting the pick here for Kennard. Jackson misses. Deflects the pass. The Timberwolves trail. To the middle. Here's Reed. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now, here's Kennard. Jackson looking around. Pippen, the pass to Clark. Outside Jackson. Clark sets a screen for Jackson. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bain missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Here's Minot after Memphis gets the 3. DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. On the wing, DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. The Grizzlies pull it in. Kennard on the wing. He's got 5. Jackson kicks to Clark. Reed against Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen. To the wing right side. Here's Wells. Here's Clark. Outside for Jackson. And he gets it to go from the corner. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now here is Miller. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Clark. And it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Miller. Will it go? Uses the glass to finish the layup. Miller's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pippen, the pass to Clark. Outside for Pippen. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Here they come. Your Grizzlies.
Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Oh, we have a chance. Let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. In the 3rd spot, the Timberwolves.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Wells leading the way. Pippen kicks to Clark. Pass to Kennard. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Clark's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Pippen dishes to Jackson. Here's Wells, and he's good on the 3-ball. Wells has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
To stop the run, and the layup good by Dillingham.
And you're not going to pass up that cover.
7 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Kennard for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And while we can, now let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bain and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Randall against Jackson. Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 16 points for Anthony Edwards. Morant against Edwards. Smart passes to Morant, and the shot goes in.
Can't lay off of Morant. When he's roaming around that mid-range area, you know he's ready to lock in.
Here's Edwards, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. That's on Jaren Jackson. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Jackson a screen on Edwards. Morant kicks to Jackson. And they double up Jackson. Outside, Bain. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Morant. Lets it fly. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pass to Edey. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Edwards looking it over. Edwards at the rim.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let it cook.
Morant against Edwards. Morant sets a screen for Smart. Puts up a deep 3. It's good from long range. Smart's got 6 here in this quarter.
He is been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
McDaniels kicks to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside, Smart. Jackson a screen on DiVincenzo. Nice move. Smart misses. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
And the foul. called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Bain. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Gobert. Now just a 3-point Memphis lead.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Morant. Here's Smart. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Over in the corner, Edwards. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. And slam dunk by Gobert.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that win, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Morant passes to Smart. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Morant against McDaniel. Back to Morant. There's the 3. Here's Heaney. Out to Morant. Takes a 3. Trifecta!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Stolen by Smart. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Back to Randall. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And how about Randall coming up clutch? Wow, this guy has ice in his veins.
And so they foul intentionally.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And the Timberwolves call time. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. No good there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Thanks so much, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along
What's not to love about opening day, Graham? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Harden and Powell, their backcourt. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. And it's Jones in at the 3. Clock at 4. Morant with a screen on Harden. And it's Smart missing. Jack's up at 3. James Harden, and that's good.
And we know Harden possesses endless range, letting it all hang out right there.
Leonard against Morant. Outside Bane. Jackson with a screen on Powell. Bane, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just too much. Jaren Jackson Jr., a physical big.
Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. Morant, no good. Leonard on the take. Outside for Harden. Pass to Powell. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. And we see Mike Miller in the crowd. He won 6th Man of the Year in a Grizzlies uniform.
You know, they could use some of his shooting right now as they're struggling to get it going.
Bane with a screen on Leonard. The shake. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. 4th, James Harden.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Harden with it, defended by Smart. Clock at 6, and the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Leonard against Morant. Let's go with a 3. Offensive rebound, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass.
Oh!
Wow. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
Here's Leonard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Harden with a screen on Morant. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And he's not going to throw it down too often, but Smart can get up there when he needs to.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Driving to the basket. He's off on the layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And one thing you can say about the Memphis Grizzlies, they are disruptive defensively, Stan.
Yeah, Brian. They've been in the top 5 in the league in steals, blocks, turnovers forced over the last few years. And let's face it, they're aggressive offensively as well. This team attacks at both ends of the court.
The finish! Oh, he packs it down right over Jaren Jackson.
And remember, James Harden is usually a front runner in the league in assists. He has great vision.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, Bane is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Harden into the lane. Out to Leonard. The three. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson outside. Right side Bane. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The Clippers in the lead. In transition, here they come. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't hold back when he sees an opening.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Jackson. From deep, Bane. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Moran and Smart make up the backcourt. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Edey in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
A lights-out three-point shooter, Harden loves to take and make them.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. Powell with it. He's picked up by Bane. Harden surveying the D. Takes the three. They grab their own miss. Leonard on the wing. From downtown. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And the basket by Bane.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bane, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Here's Powell. Shot clock at 5. Harden from outside.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And it's Harden again missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Harden against Smart. Outside Harden. Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Smart. Leonard against Smart. Here's Powell. Out to Leonard. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And here's what Memphis' schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns.
Most teams get a bit worried looking at a road schedule like this one, but they've been really strong on the road. They might be looking forward to getting away from home.
Smart for 3, and a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Smart has got 5 points. Stan, you're a longtime coach in the NBA, one of the most demanding jobs on the planet. Just how much is required time-wise from an NBA coach?
Well, it's a lot of time. I mean, it's all day, every day, 7 days a week in season. But look, let's put it in perspective. It's not like we're out there running a jacket.
Now that's a visual I'd like to see from you.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Eubanks has checked in. Here's Harden. He's got 11. And there's the drive. And Harden with the slam.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
Jackson with a screen on Leonard. And here's Moran outside. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Pass to Jones. And it's off from three-point range. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Here's Edey. It's Jackson, high post, working on Jones. From deep, Payne. Here's Edey. Eubanks defending. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. "19 seconds left to play in the first half. Smart against Harden. Out to Leonard. Harden, the open look. Gets to the corner and hits it. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Can they get it? Yes, sir! Ja can throw it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Clippers ahead. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Hello. I think for Memphis, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big change.
And as for our game here, we have to talk about James Harden. That was quite a first half performance. And that's it for halftime. Thank you.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So, on the floor for the Clippers. Drew, oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
Here's Kennard, out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. You look at Kennard, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep. And, of course, Norman Powell, another guy who is lights out beyond the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Shifty work from Kennard on that drive.
And here's Porter. Eubanks in the high post. Pass to man. Batum sets a screen. 4 on the clock. From outside, off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 4. Kennard for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Porter, the pass to Eubanks. Porter with it. Batum sets a screen. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Kennard. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Kennard's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Stolen by Kennard. Batum against Jackson. Here's Clark. Pass to Pippen for the tie. The rebound by Eubanks. The Clippers lead by 3. Here's Porter. Can't cash it in from close range. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kennard passes to Jackson. Back to Kennard. Here's Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 1-point Los Angeles lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Porter. And he converts the layup. Porter's got 7 points. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Kennard outside. The 3 is up. Jackson, great positioning on the putback.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And Clark with a block. And they'll keep possession. Porter from outside. Again, Porter missing. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. That one falls. He's got 9.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Kennard on the wing. He's guarded by man. Jackson, pass to Kennard. Here's Wells. Lets it go from deep. Kennard can't get it to go. Pass to Coffey. To the inside. And stolen by Clark. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's Wells. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter, the pass to Coffey. Back to Porter. To the paint. Here's Batum. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And now a 3-point Clipper lead.
And I like how Batum takes shots that come within the offensive schemes. A high IQ offensive player.
Kennard for 3. Knocks down the long J. Kennard's got 7 points for the quarter. Tries to keep it alive. It's a tie game in Memphis. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Ty Lue has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Smart and Bade on the wing. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. Here's Leonard. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
The Clippers on D. Smart outside. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Zubac. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Powell passes to Harden. This one for 3. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Jackson gets the bucket.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Leonard outside. Launches a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Jackson against Jones. High arcing shot. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Morant against Powell. Outside for Harden. Jones feels it out. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Zubac's shot is off. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game. The 3 from Bane. And another 3 from Memphis.
Clutch points from Bane. Never scared of the moment.
Now Harden. Leonard outside. It's Powell on the wing. Got a piece of it. Outside Harden. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Moran against Leonard. Moran with the close-range bucket.
Wanting the ball in these spots is what makes Moran the leader that he is.
Leonard with a screen on Smart. Out to Leonard. Here's Zubac. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Grizzlies lead by 4. Smart outside. Pass to Moran. And then Moran with the jam!
And this is why Moran gets paid the big bucks, to knock down clutch shots like this.
Kawhi slam! Wow!
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Up top, Moran. Leonard defending. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Moran finds Bain. Back to Moran. Four on the clock. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Oh, you know Moran wants it. And guess what? He got it.
Harden. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And there is no way anybody else is taking that shot. I mean, when it's crunch time on a big possession, Harden is always going to be that guy.
Unloads from 13. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard looking over the floor. No good from outside.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
His third personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 5. All right, guys, what's your take?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back?
Leonard for 3, and connects from downtown.
Well, nice execution off the inbounds. They caught the defense napping on the perimeter.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy,